This is a homemade mold from a couple of years ago from Smooth Cast. My favorite brand so far, probably ever. I'm going to be using mica powder with a paintbrush, which is my preferred way. And then I'm going to pour out way too much mica powder. Yep, right there. It's still on the kitchen table in another mold. Coaster sized. Who uses coasters? I just kind of get a little chaotic when I make these. These are like kind of refrigerator magnet weirdness. I just kind of picked out random colors. Always wear a mask and PPE when you're doing this stuff so you don't breathe it in. If you don't believe me, blow your nose afterwards. You don't want to inhale that stuff. I make these and I give them out to nieces and nephews and whoever makes my coffee or makes my food. It's a little happiness token. I'm going to be giving it out at the doctor's office tomorrow. Make sure they jab that needle in extra hard. I'm working on an Evil Dead magnet or something because that movie is awesome. Oh, what a mess. Yep, it's going all over the place. I usually wear an apron too because I know myself. Trying to get a blue shirt, brown pants. Nope, still doesn't come out that way. My left hand is getting in the way. Yep. If you see really awesome dry erase board art, that is not done by a left-handed person. If you look closely, you can see little pieces of dried resin that I never cleaned off. Oh, yeah, right there. You don't really have to look that closely. Once I finish this, I'm going to take an airbrush and just spray away all the excess powder and then go in and reapply some of it. Yeah, right here. The airbrush gets rid of the stuff that's on the top. Yeah, I think it was a little wet. You want to get everywhere and then go in and repaint it on. I'm hoping that it sticks to the mold release a little bit, but you don't want that too wet. You want the mold release to be dry. Nothing ever works the way you want. Okay, get that off. Get the mess cleaned up. Okay. Once that's done, I pour the resin off camera, but I'm using this kind of yellow-green color, which just looks mostly yellow, so that the resin or the mica powder I want to be a little light, but the alcohol ink I want to be dark. So I'm spraying it everywhere. At one point I mixed up black and this blackberry purple, but I just wanted it to be dark because the resin was going to be a really light color so you could see the difference. It's gonna hit all the high points. Yeah, it's non-diluted alcohol ink. I've tried it with a little water, but it's not dark enough. I have like a lot of alcohol ink. Oh yeah, there's the black in there. That was by accident. You just keep rotating it around. It hits all the high points in your mold so that when you demold, it's in the lower parts. So I use this greenish yellow, but it looks really yellow. That's it without anything on it, no resin and no paint. I gotta work on Evil Dead. You can almost see all the way through. And then you can see the dark lines within it. The Star Wars people are gonna be crying. I have seen it. It's not done curing, so I do need to put it back in the mold. Some of these were some of the first molds I've ever made. Or the first castings, I should say. Very simple. The homemade molds last a really long time from Smooth Cast. The store-bought ones do not, mostly because they're not made for that. I buy Jello molds and try them. Yeah, that's probably one of the first ones I ever did. And it was probably done with wood. You can see the wood grain lines. Okay, so the ones I'm showing you now, these are ice or jello molds from Amazon. And I did the same process. I painted the sides with mica on the, with different colors. And then I mixed the resin with mica powder. And then you can see the difference between one without and one with it. I did mix in a little glitter. You can't use like glitter you get at a party store. You have to use special kind, otherwise it'll all sink to the bottom. Or the top, I should say. That's what the mold looks like. They don't last very long at all. I would say if you use it like every week, once a week, you got about 6 months. And then they just fall apart. It does not matter if you're using mold release or not.